Welcome to AI in Marketing. I am your host and news curator, Stan Bertolo from Nitro Marketing. You will find links to all the stories mentioned in this episode in the show notes.
Hello, this is Nia, your voice for today's headlines. It's Friday, March 27. Here is what we are covering. VoiceStream now supports ElevenLabs and Fish audio as TTS providers. Both work through a bring-your-own-key model, paste your API key in settings, add voices by ID, and they appear in the same voice selector you already use. This matters if you're building a show around your expertise. The voice carrying your ideas is part of your brand. The 6 built-in OpenAI voices are solid, but they're shared across every VoiceStream user. With ElevenLabs and Fish audio, you pick from thousands of distinct voices, or you clone your own. Voice cloning is the part worth paying attention to. You record a sample on ElevenLabs or Fish audio, train a model, and then use that voice inside VoiceStream to generate full episodes. Your audience hears you. You didn't sit in a booth. For thought leaders publishing daily or weekly briefings, this removes the last friction point between having something to say and getting it out. Flexibility matters too. You might want a calm, measured tone for a market analysis and something sharper for a breaking news digest. Different voices for different shows or different voices within the same episode. VoiceStream handles all of that in one dropdown. Both integrations are optional. If the built-in voices work for you, nothing changes. But if your voice is part of your value, now you can use it. Next. Greg Daly, once a homeless teenager, is now a successful entrepreneur leading the Denver-based digital marketing firm Science and Advertising. At 19, Daly faced homelessness in Minneapolis, relying on friends for shelter. His entrepreneurial spirit was influenced by his grandfather, who sold brooms from a van, and his mother, who supported their family by selling clothes and jewelry. After meeting his wife in Colorado, Daly pursued higher education, completing a journalism course in Denver and a creative writing diploma at Oxford University. He transitioned from journalism to digital marketing, founding his company in 2019. Science and Advertising assists a range of clients from Fortune 500 companies to small businesses in managing online advertising. Daly emphasizes the importance of accepting failure as a possibility in business. His firm has grown, and he takes pride in supporting small businesses, reflecting his family's background. Daly's story highlights resilience and the impact of family influence. Moving on. Xero, an accounting platform with 4.6 million global subscribers, has partnered with Anthropic to integrate its AI Claude into Xero's services. This collaboration allows small business owners to query financial data directly through Anthropic's chatbot, enhancing workflow automation. Xero's AI assistant Jax will utilize Claude's capabilities for tasks like cash flow tracking and revenue analysis. Users can connect their Xero accounts to Claude.ai for business planning without switching tools. Xero's engineering teams will also use Anthropic's developer tools. The partnership emphasizes data privacy, stating financial data will only be used during user sessions. This move aligns with Xero's strategy to diversify AI partnerships, complementing its existing collaboration with OpenAI for web research and information retrieval. Meanwhile, the U.S. Postal Service's partnership with MyMove, a company managing change of address and voter registration services, has drawn criticism for using manipulative design practices known as dark patterns. These tactics redirect users away from their intended tasks, such as voter registration, and towards advertisements, often without clear options to opt out. Users like Amelia Ryback have reported being trapped in a cycle of unwanted ads when attempting to update their voter registration through the USPS Mover's Guide website. MyMove, which profits from advertisers, has been accused of compromising user privacy and employing deceptive practices. Despite settling a whistleblower allegation for $2.75 million in 2023, the company continues to face backlash for its methods. Experts argue that such practices are unethical, especially in a government-affiliated service. The USPS acknowledges customer dissatisfaction and is working with MyMove to improve transparency. However, the process remains cumbersome, with users like Ryback finding their email inboxes flooded with promotions after using the site. Critics argue that the MyMove website offers little value for those solely interested in voter registration, as it ultimately requires users to print and mail forms independently. On a different note, Newsweek's AI Impact newsletter discusses the efficiency of AI in modern marketing, highlighting its ability to optimize targeting and conversion rates using existing customer data. However, this focus on current patterns may limit growth by not reaching new audiences. AI's backward-looking approach amplifies existing signals, potentially narrowing the customer base. While AI enhances efficiency, it may not foster brand growth, which relies on expanding reach and cultural relevance. The challenge lies in defining success beyond measurable metrics like clicks and conversions. Business leaders emphasize that AI's effectiveness depends on its application, suggesting a balance between optimization and strategic planning. The newsletter also announces upcoming webinars on AI's impact on IT services and software companies. That said, AI is reshaping consumer behavior by compressing the traditional consideration phase in purchasing decisions, according to MediaPost. Historically, consumers engaged in a lengthy process of research and comparison before making a purchase. However, AI now enables rapid decision-making by summarizing product information and alternatives instantly. This shift has led to two extremes in consumer behavior: impulse purchases and trust-based decisions. Impulse buys occur quickly, driven by immediate relevance and clarity, while trust-based decisions rely on established brand relationships. Traditional mid-funnel tactics like detailed comparisons and educational content are losing influence. Brands must now focus on either accelerating impulse purchases through simplicity or deepening trust through consistent, reliable engagement to remain competitive in an AI-driven market. After that, Francois Cholet, a prominent AI researcher, has introduced a new AI benchmark called ARC-AGI-3, which highlights the limitations of current AI models in handling novel situations. Unlike humans who possess fluid intelligence allowing them to adapt and learn in unfamiliar environments, AI models struggle with tasks that require understanding and adapting to new scenarios. Cholet emphasizes that while AI systems excel at memorizing and recognizing patterns, they lack the ability to recombine this knowledge to solve new problems. The ARC-AGI-3 test involves AI agents navigating simple video games without prior instructions, a task that exposes their reliance on memorization rather than genuine understanding. Cholet suggests that for AI models to improve, they need to incorporate continual learning and develop a world model that captures cause and effect. Meanwhile, OpenAI has shut down its Sora app, which generated AI videos, possibly due to copyright concerns and a shift towards using AI for world modeling and simulation. OpenAI's decision aligns with a broader industry trend towards developing AI technologies for real-world applications. Finally, brand rivalries can be beneficial when executed strategically, as seen in recent fast food industry interactions. McDonald's CEO Chris Kempczinski's LinkedIn video featuring the new Big Arch Burger sparked a viral moment when Burger King and Wendy's quickly responded with their own taste test videos. This playful competition increased visibility for all brands involved, with McDonald's reporting a sales boost and Burger King leveraging the buzz to launch a new campaign. Experts like Mike Ford, CEO of Skydio, and Joel Yashinsky, CMO of Burger King, emphasize the importance of timing and relevance in such rivalries to ensure positive outcomes. However, engaging in brand rivalries carries risks, such as inadvertently promoting competitors. Marketing professor Chuck Byers criticized Pepsi's Super Bowl ad featuring polar bears, traditionally associated with Coca-Cola, suggesting it may have unintentionally benefited Coca-Cola. Leading brands are advised to avoid acknowledging smaller competitors to maintain their market dominance. Ford and Byers recommend focusing on positive attributes rather than engaging in petty disputes. The fast-paced nature of social media can amplify these interactions, but experts caution that engaging in public spats may harm brand reputation. Ultimately, strategic brand rivalries can enhance customer loyalty and drive sales if managed carefully.
Thank you for tuning in to AI and Marketing. If you want to learn more, check out the episode description. Be sure to subscribe on your favorite podcast platform so you never miss an episode. Contact us to learn how to launch your own AI-generated podcast at nitromarketing.com. That's NYTRO marketing.com. See you tomorrow for more AI and tech news.